Wherever you are in the world right now, on behalf of myself and the entire Healthy Girl family, I want to say a big thank you for making the time in this space to watch this video, to learn about Healthy Girl, and to learn about how you can become an international Healthy Girl coach. My name's Leanne Jacobs, and I'm the founder of Healthy Girl. I'm also going to be your tour guide for the next half hour or so. We're going to talk about some of my favorite topics, but also how Healthy Girl could be a really fabulous fit for you if you're at a place in your business and in your life where you are so ready to graduate, so ready to soar, and so ready to build a global empire of wealth and well-being. At the core of Healthy Girl is integrity, community, freedom, holistic health, generosity, and leadership. Those are really our pillars and what we're all about. Consider Healthy Girl as your 7-figure global mastermind of fabulous wellness experts from around the world who have joined together in a really high-level community and mastermind to be able to support each other's development and to support everyone in the Healthy Girl coach community to really soar their business, not just grow it linear or a little bit each year, but really take that next leap. How do you do that? Well, we all know it starts from within. So we've created a community of experts that are already doing amazing things in the world. And together, we've created this incredible sacred space where we can really help each other create 7-figure wellness businesses. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then I hope you'll stick with me. I will do my best to be concise and to keep this video to about a half hour. So just to introduce you to some of our coaches, we're wellness experts from all around the globe. So if you're a wellness expert, you have a passion for leadership, for mentoring, for evolution, for thriving, and for making your mark on the globe, for creating a legacy that is so bold and so powerful that it becomes this life force and it's like an engine that you can't help but attract greatness. That's what we support incredible wellness experts to do. So wherever you are in the world, I hope that this message and this purpose will resonate with you. To keep it really simple, what our mission is to help you to be on that very special wavelength of bliss where your state of well-being is an attractor factor, where you learn how to be in that flow, but also in aligned action so that you can reach your goals in a timely way and also learn the secrets, the strategies, and the systems of 7-figure wellness entrepreneurs. There are, I would say, just a few things that they do differently, but these few things are strategic things that we're not really taught in education. Whatever our wellness background in education is, we're often not taught these business techniques that actually help women thrive financially. So this is what our community teaches, and we share each other's experiences to help to fast track that. So why would you consider partnering with us and becoming a coach? Well, you will be part of a high-level global 7-figure mastermind. We're looking for people and incredible beings of alignment, consciousness, and heart. We're looking for wellness experts who lead with grace, who are all about supporting and sharing and evolving in a way that's really in alignment with truth and in alignment with heart. And so we're not really in a state of competitiveness or I'm going to hold back on what I share because I'm not making enough money off of what I'm sharing, or what if you do better than me? There is a kindness at the foundation of everything we do. Because we are all educated, but also living in a state of abundance, we are supporting each other at such a high level that you don't find very often. Even though we're all in the wellness space and we are all creating individual businesses, there is a foundation of truth in that we all lead with kindness and grace. And we don't step into that place of, well, what if you do better than me? And I think that that's something for me in particular that I want to shift out there when it comes to women in leadership, because there's enough for everybody. And the more leaders that you mentor and the more leaders you create and support, the more in flow your life is going to be. And you're going to be on that wavelength of bliss. That training of creating that abundance mindset takes time. That's a muscle that has to be developed and has to be practiced. And that's what we will help you to do. So if you have, you've lived in a place of being stressed about money, or always for some reason, debt seems to always find you. And even when you make more money, you can't seem to figure out what those wealth secrets are that those people are doing that are creating amazing businesses and their lives seem to be moving in a really positive direction. We're going to show you those techniques and those strategies so that you can do that too. So we are a community and a mastermind of like-minded wellness experts from around the world. And if this resonates with you and you are somebody who really has a passion for contributing to global consciousness, prosperity, and well-being in the world, then this might be a good fit for you. And we hope it is. So we're also, consider us your 7-figure wellness network. So we're going to show you how to create that 7-figure business. So because you do so much amazing work as a wellness expert, you should be living in beautiful flow, in beautiful prosperity, and, getting rid of that debt really quick and building your wealth portfolio and learning, how to manage cash flow and how to thrive your business. So these are all strategies that we will share with you. So if we haven't met yet or we're not connected online yet, my name is Leanne, as I mentioned. I am a mom. I am a wellness junkie. I am passionate about mentoring. I have a huge passion for yoga, a huge passion for nature, for learning, for attending conferences, for being part of incredible, incredible summits around the world. And I'm also an author. You can read more about me and some of my articles at leannejacobs.com if you're interested. But I really don't want this video to be all about my background. I just want to make sure that you know who's sort of at the forefront and energetically who's holding space for this community. So these are my people, my husband and my kids. Currently, my kids are 1, 2, and 3, and I also have a 10-year-old stepdaughter. And I, at the core of everything I do is integrity, is family and relationships, and is freedom and well-being. That really drives how I make my decisions, how I set my boundaries, who I spend my time with. I'm really mindful to align what I do on a daily basis with what my values are. And I think that that's really the formula for happiness. And at the age of 28, I realized that I was sort of following the wrong formula. I was doing everything that looked good on paper, but nothing that fueled my soul. And I realized that I really felt, I had that, hey, that's so great, I'm successful, but I am completely unfulfilled. I feel just totally off, and I don't feel I'm living on purpose. So I sort of had to get rid of what wasn't working and then start integrating passions and hobbies and activities and a business that really was aligned with not only what fueled my soul, but was aligned with a vision that was bigger than myself. And so that's really what I've been working on for the past decade. And I really get fueled up from watching other incredible female leaders soar their lives and their businesses. For me, there's nothing better than to be there as a support and as I guess, just as a mentor for women who are doing amazing things in the world and are living authentically and in their truth. My first published book is being released January 3rd, 2017 by Penguin Random House. It's called Beautiful Money. It's a holistic and spiritual wealth book and program. It is a 4-week program that will really show you how to soar your net worth. And it is me, really. Like, this book is so attached to me energetically. One of my spiritual director, she said, Leanne, you're really going to have that cutting the cord before your book comes out and let it out in the world so it can do its work. And that's something that is almost like another child, because it's so connected to my voice and my language and my beliefs, and it is really a piece of me. So I hope you enjoy it. And you can find it at most major bookstores as well as online. One of the things, like I mentioned, at 28, I realized my life was out of alignment in most areas. Even in fitness, I was overtraining. So I was like a cardio junkie who wasn't eating well, wasn't eating enough, working out like crazy, burning out my adrenals, overachieving, not sleeping well, and I was on empty. And the problem is, when you're on empty and you keep gutting her and you keep hustling, you're in sort of a negative life force state. You're in a life force deficit. So it's really difficult to flow with the laws of the universe, if not impossible. So creating and manifesting in that state is extremely difficult to do, if possible at all. Not that you won't manifest things, but they won't be in alignment with your true self, with your highest self, with what your soul desires and your soul's purpose. So I decided to really make some major changes in my life. And by the age of 33, I was able to retire, and then obviously continued to build my business from a place of passion and desire and big vision, not so much from a place of I need to pay my bills. And that is financial independence. When your income that comes in, whether you work or not, covers your expenses and your life, that state of financial independence is what I love to teach women how to do as quickly as possible. And so that's what our Healthy Girl coaches are trained on, and what they will train you on as well. I mentioned freedom is a huge core value for my husband and myself. Our vision is that our children and ourselves live an international lifestyle, make the best use of our time on this planet, because it goes really fast. We don't want to wake up when we're 80 and say, what if we would have tried? What if we would have put in 100%? What if we would have led our life with excellence? We don't want to have those regrets. And the people that I mentor, I don't want them to have those regrets. So I am not afraid to make a mistake. I would rather put my heart into something and mess up than not try at all. And sometimes, we think that there's going to be 100 more years to do what we want to do. We forget that the clock is ticking and every second is precious. And so in your own life, where are you holding back? Where are you not living in a place of heart, not living from a place of passion, or maybe living from a place of fear? That's really how I lived my 20s. Afraid of not having enough, afraid that could I take care of myself, afraid of not doing a good job for my boss, afraid of not getting, excelling in my company. That fear-based life is freaking exhausting and unhealthy. And the problem is, most women live like that their entire life. So we're here to break that pattern and start helping women to trust that, what if you let go of that? And your life just took off with crazy momentum. So we're going to hold your hand as you get started and then watch you soar. The hot mess of this slide isn't necessarily that, we may not be hoarders, but what I will say is that we all have some hot messes going on in our life, whether it's mental clutter, whether it's emotional clutter. Maybe it's things you're hanging on to that haven't served you for a decade, but you're over attached to them. Maybe there's someone you just haven't forgiven in your life that's causing your inside landscape to look like this. And maybe it is your physical world. Maybe your closet is busting at the seams, or you haven't had time to clean your car in like 3 months and it's looking a little bit stressful. Any area in your life that when you think about it or put your focus on it, it causes your nerves to get frazzly, that's the hot mess that we're going to teach you how to clean up in a timely way and with a sense of urgency. One of the reasons that women in particular are living in this state of frazzliness is because they lack leverage. So there's a massive leverage crisis going on. And why? Because the traditional model of making money, where I work for an hour and I get paid, is no longer serving the world. We're overstimulated from every angle. People can get a hold of you everywhere. It's very difficult to be, even if you're off the grid, I think people can somehow use technology to get a hold of you. So it's really difficult today to create space, to keep that space, and to keep mindful. So on top of that, financially, if you're only making money if you show up, you're going to hit a wall. And the new model and the new wealth, which I called beautiful money, is about creating such a beautiful wealth map for yourself that you make money when you're sleeping. And your income grows while you're sleeping. And if you want to take a week off because you need to refuel or go to a yoga retreat, not only can you do that, but your income soars while you're gone. And that requires leverage. So most of the women who we have mentored and who have come to us to, with an interest in becoming a coach is because they're these amazing nutritionists or yoga instructors or Pilates instructors or bloggers, health experts, personal trainers, and they're amazing at what they do. They are experts in their field, but they say, you know what, Leanne, I'm burnt out. I wish I could help 60 more people a week, but there's no time. I am already burning myself out. I'm already staying up too late at night, waking up at 5 a.m. I just can't seem to physically do any more. So because of that, my income has sort of plateaued. And I'm having trouble reaching clients globally because there's no time. The reason for that is there's no financial leverage and there's no time leverage in their life. So they have to show up for the work to get done, and they can only typically serve 1 to 5 people with an hour of their time. If they're doing webinars or some maybe small group coaching, they might be able to serve 10 or 20. But on a global scale, in order to really create a big empire from a wellness and business perspective, they're struggling to do that because they haven't figured out a way to incorporate leverage into their business. So that's what we teach you how to do. The difference between that linear and leveraged income, which on this slide is called residual, is that a leveraged residual income doesn't require your time. In the beginning, to get it all going and set up, of course, but it's considered a royalty income. So for me, work that took me 10 minutes 10 years ago is still paying me now 10 years later. That doesn't happen when you have a linear income. For the hour you work, you get paid once and then it stops, which is why, if a chiropractor breaks a finger or breaks their hand, as an example, and they can't work, their income stops. So what we want you to do is keep doing what you're doing. You're obviously doing it because either you love it or you are amazing at it, and but you're just looking for a way to expand and evolve and graduate and serve more people with every hour of your time. So in order to do that, what you want to do is layer on a leveraged residual income stream into your life so that you can keep doing what you're doing, but you're not needing it. You're not needing that income. It's kind of extra bonus income, but you have other income streams going on. So you're not in a place of starvation or desperation for that hourly income to come in or that salaried income. So the 3 secrets to wealth that is fundamental to what we teach is to have a leveraged income. That is first and foremost. Every woman should have one of these. And this changed my life in 6 months. It rocked my world. And I truly believe that every female should learn about this when they're a teenager. It took me until my late 20s, and I work with people that just learn about this, in their late 30s or 40s. It doesn't matter what your age is. It doesn't matter. It's every moment is a new beginning. We also teach and, talk a lot about how important amazing tax strategies are to wealth creation. It is fundamental. I recognized this in my 20s when my income kept going up, but then I would just get bigger tax bills. So I was actually kind of not getting ahead. I was accumulating more debt and more stress. And I was like, what's going on? Because my income has gone up like it's doubled. But what I didn't realize was increasing cash flow is important, but also working with professionals to come up with incredible tax strategies to help you keep more of your money in your bank is as important, if not more. And that is fundamental to our community. And then cash flow management, learning what your habits are around money, how to keep more money, how to save more, how to spend less on things that don't matter, how to have a bigger purpose so that being a spendaholic or a rushaholic and rushing your way through your life just isn't meaningful and isn't, you just don't do it. And that's what we teach. So behind the leveraged income is really finding an incredible, world-class, Olympian, top-rated and gold standard product partner. And this is how wellness experts are doing this. To incorporate a leveraged income stream immediately into your business is so easy to do. It's so low risk and it's extremely inexpensive. And so as a Pilates and yoga instructor myself and a clinical nutritionist, this is something that I did, again, like I mentioned, in my 20s, and it changed my world. It's a way where you can take your business global in under 10 minutes. You have an international business. You are able to support clients through your product partner in markets around the world without you having to physically travel there. So this is the smart way that will not only change your life, but it will change your business and it will change your bank account. So there are many products out there. There are many leveraged income companies. They're also known as direct selling companies or network marketing companies. This is one of the biggest business trends in the world. What we were looking for when we selected a product partner was it had to have highest integrity. It had to be a company that had a solid history and reputation. It had to be a company that had at the forefront and foundation of the company a scientist, a world-class scientist who created a 100-year business plan. And it also had to be, the companies had to be rated number one and the products had to be rated number one because we were looking for a lifelong partner for HealthyGirl, not just a product that maybe was trendy or a product we could use for a couple years. We also wanted to make sure that the financials of the company that created the product was so strong and healthy that it would be thriving in another 100 years. There are many, many companies out there that offer a product that you could consider partnering with. And many of you have probably either dabbled or tried direct selling in the past. The reason why our model works so well is because we are leveraging our product partner, but it's not consuming our life. It is a piece of what we do. It is a piece of HealthyGirl. It is one of our tools, but it is not our identity. And that's what we want to teach you to do. A lot of people come to me and say, well, Leanne, I'd be totally interested, but I've tried direct selling before and it consumed my life and I have a business to run. And that's exactly why HealthyGirl was created, to teach you how to do this in a graceful way, a soft way where you are not your product partner. And that's the technique and the difference. So we're going to show you how you softly incorporate your product partner into your business as an add-on, as an incredible partner for workshops, as an incredible partner for events, as an incredible partner for speaking engagements, and for your clients. So we're going to teach you the language and the communication and the programs and how to do this properly so that you are not your product partner. And this is what the whole goal of having a leveraged income and a product partner is. So we're going to show you how to do that. So our product partner is USANA Health Sciences, the world's highest rated nutritional supplement program. And the reason we chose not only supplementation and USANA was because at the foundation of holistic health for us, it's cellular integrity. And the majority of women, even in the wellness field, are walking around living either void of life force or on complete empty, if not deficit. So maybe you can relate. When I was a Pilates instructor, I was exhausted, burnt out, and I wasn't eating well because I was so busy teaching. And then, I was taking better care of my clients than I was myself. This is a problem. When we are wellness experts, we have a huge responsibility to be in integrity, in alignment, and in our truth. So to have a product that 24/7 takes care of your cells and makes sure your cells are oozing with life force and glow and well-being, this is magic. And this is what you're going to have access to. USANA is also the product partner of over 800 professional, competitive, and Olympic athletes. This is the product of choice for people that their health is their business, and there are many reasons why they select USANA. They are not paid to take USANA, but it is the leading supplement program in the world. And as a Healthy Girl coach, not only are you going to have access to this product line for your clients and yourself, but you're going to have high-level training that you just can't get anywhere else. So you're going to be rust-proofing your body, and you're also going to have this world-class program that your clients can do. And we're going to show you how to help your clients create a program where they are billboards of health. Give them 3 months on the products, and they will get compliments from people they know saying, "What are you doing? You look amazing. Your skin is glowing. There's something about you, and you are looking leaner." This is what the feedback they're going to get. And you're going to get so excited that you were just the ambassador. You were just the sharer of information, and the product can do the rest. The product can do the walking and can change the lives of all of your clients by taking the products morning and night. The other reason why we selected USANA is because there are many network marketing companies that make awesome products. I'm such a big believer in the industry. But when I looked at what products would I partner with from a business perspective, for me, it had to be a product that was aligned with at the very core of life, which is cellular health. Because if our cells aren't living in integrity and truth and well-being, there's going to be challenges, and there's going to be a domino effect that happens. If our cells are void of nutrition and void of life force, it's going to show up in our bodies, it's going to show up in our beings, and it's going to show up in our energy, and it's going to show up in the results in our life. So I wanted to partner with a product that at the cellular level could give that little spark of extra life force that you cannot get anywhere else. That's why we selected supplements, and that's why we selected USANA. The other reason is because if there's anything you can do to reduce inflammation in the bodies of the people you help, you want to do that. Inflammation is at the root cause of every disease process. And I feel like as wellness experts, really that's our role. We have a responsibility to help them to reduce inflammation at the cellular level so that they can work towards having these stunningly glowing and vibrant cells so that they can be on a wavelength of bliss. So USANA is an international company. It was founded in 1992 by an incredible philanthropist and scientist and pioneer named Dr. Myron Wentz. The company is international. So when I have coaching clients in Australia or nutrition clients, I am able to get them access to the products within a couple of days, and it gets delivered to their front door from our warehouse in Sydney. So that's an example. I live in Canada, and I don't have to worry about logistics. I don't have to worry about having parties. I don't have to worry about anything to do with admin. There's no paperwork. I am the voice of well-being and of supporting them and of helping them move their lives in the direction of wealth and well-being. And the products get to them to their front door through USANA. So USANA as a head office really takes care of all of the administration, the logistics, and the things that that you don't really have time to do. And that's why I love the company so much. And that's another reason where leverage comes in. I don't have to spend my time doing any admin, deliveries. I don't have to worry about delivering stuff. I don't have to worry about having parties. If you want to, that's great, but that's one of the reasons I love the company so much. This is Dr. Wentz, and again, he is an incredible pioneer. He's the recipient of the Albert Einstein Award for Outstanding Achievement in Life Sciences. This is an incredibly prestigious award. He's a double PhD, and he is at the forefront of USANA. He's also the scientist who created the first commercially available test kit for testing mono. So he has won multiple awards, has been written up all around the world. He's one of the leading cellular nutritionists on the planet. And his work and his science has brilliantly created USANA. USANA is continuously awarded Best in Class for Business and Products year after year. And it is the product that is rated Editor's Choice in a book called The Comparative Guide to Nutritional Supplements, which you can check out on Amazon. And one of the reasons that I'm so passionate about supplements is because when I started, I would always buy my supplements from the health food store, but I didn't realize that how they're made and what's in them is so critical to know before you take them, and that over half of them don't even dissolve in the body. And just because they say organic or raw or any of the buzzwords today doesn't mean what's on the label is in the bottle. In fact, supplements are regulated at very low standards for the industry that they are and the fact that we ingest them, that it's really important to recognize that what you put in your body, it's really important to know how they're made, what's in them, who's regulating them, and learning more about this. One of the great things about USANA is they are the highest rated manufactured products out there. So the science behind USANA you will never find in the level of science and research that goes into all of our products is far superior to other supplements on the market. And this is why healthcare professionals are really drawn to USANA. They have an incredible reputation with physicians and healthcare professionals, and their manufacturing standards are highest in the world. So what that means to you is that you can be guaranteed that what's on the bottle, on the label is what's in the bottle. They've never had a recall. The reason why Olympic athletes take the products is because they're the best, and they don't have to worry about any creepy fillers, contaminants, or junk getting into the product. So because of that, they have the really high levels of bioavailability. Your cells it's like cell food. It's getting directly to the cells so that the cells can use it to thrive. Sometimes my clients will say, well, what if I eat super healthy and I juice and I do smoothies and I eat, really amazing? Unfortunately, today, that's amazing, and I do my best to do that as well, but it's not enough. Our bodies are bombarded with stress, with toxicity, with all kinds of radiation and contaminants and toxins. And unfortunately today, eating alone is just not enough for our bodies to be rust-proofed. We need the vitamins and the enzymes and the minerals and the antioxidants to get our bodies to a state where they can handle that level of energy and stress that's being put onto them on a minute-by-minute basis. So as an example, just for optimal levels of vitamin E on a daily basis, you would have to eat 33 pounds of spinach to get optimal levels of vitamin E. There was a study done by the Globe and Mail between the years of 1951 and 1999. But even if we take bananas, for example, there's 81% less vitamin A in our food. Our food is void of nutrients. It's just not the same quality as it was when our grandparents were young. Most of us know that. So in order to fuel our cells with the correct amount of minerals and vitamins and antioxidants, supplementation is really, it's really non-negotiable today. USANA always stays leaps and bounds above the competition. So if somebody says, what's the difference between USANA and a product I bought at a store or a health food store? There's no comparison. I could send them a book of research and studies, but it really goes back to how they feel and what it does at the cellular level. USANA recently announced their new technology called intelligence. This is a completely new era of science where your supplements actually are able to cell signal. They talk to the DNA in your cells to ensure that your cells are thriving and working optimally. This is a technology that is superior to anything you're going to find on the shelf, even if it is a health food store. So there's really no comparison. Individuals who take USANA, they're looking for a whole other class of holistic health and cellular health that you can't find anywhere else. So when you're working with clients, there would be really 3 simple steps to getting them on an amazing nutrition program for their cells. The first would be to put them on a multi. So there's many options, but there's a product called the Health Pack, which I love and I take twice a day. And this makes sure my cells have everything they need. It is also the most popular product that I work with. And then your clients can also customize with some support. Obviously, can customize a program specifically to their needs. So if they're looking for digestive enzymes or probiotics or a vegan and certified organic plant oil or a fish oil, maybe they're an athlete and they want a joint health product. We have those products. So you would work with your HealthyGirl coach, but you will customize a program specifically for your needs. And this is what I love about USANA. We also have a prenatal. We have an incredible children's supplement, which is, again, best in class. My kids take this, and we have a product, the only teen-specific product. And then the next step, once they have their cells taken care of, would be products for on the go. So when they're, if they're working out or going to a yoga class or going to a day job or they're driving or going on a plane, to have some products that are gluten-free, non-GMO, super high quality, low glycemic, low sugar. These are products that you would be able to help your clients to select. If they want a vegan bar, we have smoothies. They can pick what protein they want, so they can either pick a whey or a soy or a plant. They can select ingredients that it fits best with their values. And again, everything is gluten-free, which is amazing. So this is sort of a quick peek at the line, and we have flavors for everybody. We also have this incredible 7-day program that is awesome for all of your clients who are crazy busy. They need something simple, and you can give them the perfect nutrition program with the best foods and everything that will help them to thrive, and they can't do it because they're too busy and they crave sugar and carbs and they're trying to get rid of some belly fat and they're doing their best to keep up and work out, but nothing's working. This is a simple program. All they have to add to this program is water, fruits, and veggies, and they are off to the races. It's simple. It's 7 days. They can do it even if they're a real estate agent or a sales rep and they're crazy busy. This is a hugely successful product and very fun to integrate if you are, let's say, a trainer or a yoga instructor, to do a group cleanse with your class with the My Smart Start is really amazing. And then the third step would be to help them to get some incredible holistic skin food so that what they put on their skin is also healthy for the inside of their body. So, I'm a big fan of reducing and getting rid of toxins in the home. I make my own cleaning products. I use, natural products. And the Sensei skincare line from USANA has been my BFF for my skincare since I first heard about USANA. So what the wealthy know is it's important to have leverage because you alone, it's really tough to create incredible wealth and create global networks, which is another reason why we love USANA, because your business will go global extremely quickly with a product partner like USANA, and amazing tax strategies. One of the most amazing tax secrets is to start an online business. So one of the extra perks to having USANA as a product partner for us at HealthyGirl is we have access to up to 150 tax write-offs because we distribute the USANA product line. And this is so fabulous. It has been one of the reasons why I have been able to do the things that I've done, and it has funded so many of my passions and my business endeavors and my family's. So this is really, you're going to be saving on average about $250 a month by having USANA as a product partner for your business. Why direct selling? Because you are instantly a global business owner. You have this incredible network of people doing similar things, and you get the leverage you need to really not just kind of grow a little bit, but like I mentioned, to take that big leap. You have the benefits of owning a business without having to start a second business. You just incorporate USANA. We teach you how to do that softly into your business without having to be a salesperson or driving people crazy or pushing products on people. I've never done that, and I've been in business for 11 years. And it's subtle, it's soft, and you're looking for the right people, who are ready to shift, who are ready to soar, and people who are so ready to feel unbelievable. You have no overhead, no admin. You can start making money instantly, and you're an international wellness CEO. We're not going to have time to go through the details, but every single Friday, as a Healthy Girl coach, you have access to 6 income streams that you can decide how many of them you want to incorporate into your life. My goal was to start with one and then eventually make all 6. But wherever you want to take your finances is completely possible. We like to show you how to do a 2 to 3 year plan for wealth creation, and we show you the steps. You're in the driver's seat for how quickly, how slowly, how you want to do that. And we empower you to build this business in alignment with your authentic self. So if you're interested and this information is resonating with you and you're feeling this calling to take the leap and to join our incredible mastermind of brilliant women, the only thing you really have to do is to make that decision that the timing is you're ready, that you don't want to waste another precious moment overthinking or doing things that maybe served you 5 years ago, but it's really driving you crazy now. And to become really aware of, it's not about making a bigger to-do list. It's about taking things off your to-do list. That's going to get you ahead. And so we have 2 startup options, which I'll show you. So your role would be to just get in contact with whoever invited you to watch this video and personalize a monthly well-being program for yourself and your cells. So they'll help you do all of that. They'll answer all your questions. What you will get as a Healthy Girl coach is exclusive access to our global tribe and mastermind, your very own wealth and well-being mentor, access to our events and webinars, which right now are happening weekly. You have access to the #1 nutritional program in the world and trainings. Our manual that you get when you enroll, we have an online incredible manual to get you started, and access to all of our programs and offerings are at your fingertips. We're going to teach you how to make well-being and authenticity your money magnet, how to sleep wealthy and actually wake up making more than you did when you went to bed, how to be your own bank, which totally fires me up, so that you don't have to be dependent on other people or institutions. This is the ultimate for me. How to be divinely debt-free so that you can sleep peacefully with beautiful space in your life. How to create a legacy that will blow your mind. We call this finding your well spot. How to have vision, how to create vision, and how to manifest it. How to put your desires into action so they happen with beautiful momentum. How to make health your money magnet. I want to show you how to buy your dream car cash, and to, for me, it's not about the money, but I know I deserve the best, and I don't want to have to compromise because I'm in debt or because, I don't have the funds. I am fully willing to work with excellence, but knowing that you deserve the best and that it is your right to build your business and your life without fear. And that freedom lies just above fear. And that's what we want to show you how to do. So this is a photo of me purchasing, my new car, and I had about 5 minutes to enjoy the space in it before we shoved 3 baby car seats in it. So, but, I want my family to feel the energy of living in graceful abundance that is in full alignment. We're creating our income in full alignment with our true desires and with our values. 2 of the programs that you'll have access to for you and your clients, one is called the 7-Day Chakra Cleanse. These programs are automated, so all you have to do is add your client to our program email subscription list, and they get 7 days of awesomeness, of information. They would also be doing the My Smart Start, the USANA 7-day program, but they're also going to learn about how to get rid of the junk and crap in their life that isn't serving them, and how to live lighter, both emotionally and physically. And you'll have access to all this material. And you'll also have access to our signature program called the Beautiful Body Cleanse. Each year, we continue to grow this to the next level. Globally, we do group global Beautiful Body Cleanses where your clients can participate. Our first one is actually starting in a couple days. And a couple times a year, we're going to launch this globally so that we can get as many people as possible learning what they need to learn to live in truth, alignment, and integrity at the cellular level, but also in their lives. And again, this is automated. So for you as an expert, all you have to do is kind of hook them into the system, and then it's automated for 30 days. You help them get their products, and then all the rest of their tools, their ebook, their recipes, all this amazing stuff is delivered to their inbox without you having to do anything. And the Beautiful Body Cleanse, fully promoting green juicing. This is such a huge part of my life and my philosophy. And our 2 options. So the first option would be our basic wealth and well-being pack. And again, depending on what country you're in, the price may vary a little bit and the products may vary a little bit, but you can talk to your coach to get the details. But this gives you an idea of what you're going to get. So you're going to get your mentor, your coaching, some products for you to try, to sample out. And this is your subscription to HealthyGirl as well. So for about $400, you're starting a 7-figure wellness business that's international. It's pretty incredible. And our other option is for people like me who are really ready. When I looked at this and I looked at USANA as a product partner, I wanted to learn what the global leaders are learning that have the lifestyles that I was dreaming of. And I went to the top. I'm like, who is living the most delicious life in integrity, authenticity, and stunning health? I want to know what they're doing and how did they start their business. And they all started with the Premium Wealth and Wellbeing Pack. So again, for about $800, again, it depends on what country you're in, but your Healthy Girl coach can give you the exact amount, but that gives you an average idea. You're going to get products, some samples for other people, all your training, everything's included. This is a one-time fee. And then you would, customize your monthly program to what your goals are. So most of the women that are interested in becoming coaches, they're already taking a supplement, a probiotic. A lot of them are taking vitamin C and a calcium. They're taking their vegan bars. So what we do is we just put a program together based on what they're already taking, so that they can experience the difference with the USANA products versus what they were taking before. And it's off the charts. So if you're interested in joining our family, simply contact whoever sent you this video, and they'll answer your questions and they can help you get started. You can also visit our website at healthygirlsociety.com. And so thank you so much. I am super grateful for your time. I always go over what I say I'm going to go over. I try really hard to keep it into 30 minutes, but I want to make sure you have as much information as possible and be as open and share as much information as I can. So thank you so much for joining me, for spending time with me, and hopefully we'll be partnering together in the next few moments or next day or so, and we can really get started on helping you create your 7-figure wellness empire. Thanks so much. Have an amazing day or evening.